Make sure this time Peter hit record. Hello and welcome back. This is part 2. I'm your friendly neighbor Herd, Dungeon Master Peter. We'll pretty much woke up the group. I forgot to hit record. And everyone is going to Judgment Day. So we'll continue.
I'm going to go to the washroom.
Okay.
I'm going to clean myself, take a bath or whatever it is. After that, I'll eat food and have coffee and go out and wait.
Okay. Iris?
Iris is just going to wait until he gets out of the bathroom because I'm assuming there's only one.
Yeah.
If he starts taking too long, she's going to pound on the door and be like, come on! You have a small surface area.
In actuality, showering, he doesn't take that long.
Oh, okay, cool.
He doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
He cleans himself, but it's not like he's not there forever. He's out in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay.
All right.
1 hour.
Iris go in and do her thing and exit out as well. Alright, as you guys... Okay. As you guys kind of both exit the house after the breakfast and everything, you can see that they're setting up a little trial or stage. It's still food. It's still food.
Yep,
It's still food.
Still food.
And everything, and they just look at you like, the love birds are awake again. Judgment Day, and they're all singing about Judgment Day. Judgment Day.
I don't say anything.
What's Judgment Day? What are you doing?
Judgment Day dance.
Is Nanagan at Judgment Day?
You don't get to know.
Oh.
No one gets to know what happens to Nanagan, except for me.
So what's Judgment Day?
Will we decide? Your guys' fate.
I mean, today is the day you're supposed to get your anklet off.
Correct. Anklet comes off.
And I assume there's a trial that we have to attend.
Correct.
Yeah, so, I mean...
To see if you can get the bug out.
What? Bug?
Oh, yeah. Due to your friend Thoror's ability, we actually raided the laboratory. They weren't able to get the stuff out. And we put the bug in your friend's body.
In which friend's body?
That one.
Pointing to Thoror?
No, that one.
To Iris?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
We were able to tweak it.
Question.
Yeah.
That, anklet.
Yeah.
I assume they had some sort of ability that if one was to cast spells, it would electrocute you and make you fall asleep, right?
Yeah, you designed it.
Of course I did.
Well, yeah, you said you knew a lot about it because you had one on for quite some time.
Okay.
That's what you said.
All right. Sure. I'm glad I was able to help with that.
I guess. Again, one of the things why she's in house arrest and not being executed or in jail.
This is true. It was because
Of you.
Of me.
Yeah. You
Yes.
really fought hard for that.
You're welcome.
That wasn't the real you.
According to them, it's me.
We know better.
Y'all realize we're still here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. We can hear this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As they start eating their food.
Watching you guys like.
As Peter eats his actual food.
I will play.
Wow,
This
so
grub is
realistic.
delicious.
I don't say anything else.
Okay.
I don't need to.
The 2 hours will go by, and several wagons appear.
I don't get to play with my character.
You're okay. Here's your character.
What? I don't get to ask sexual questions?
To who? You're in a box.
Yes, I can try to yell through it to the driver.
All right. Let's do it then. Go for it.
Just kind of sitting there and look. First off, he's gonna look around and see what he can see.
You're in a 5-foot box.
Cool. Is there anything special about this 5-foot box? Like maybe runes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same ones as before?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm not gonna try that. He's just gonna sit there like yell through and go, "Is it still not pineapples?" Can we tighten the chains?
Make a con save.
Wait, not that one. That one would have.
Whacks it back in the head.
How long does it take a dwarf to suffocate?
A while.
I was about to say a long.
Thanks.
We're underwater number one, or not underwater, underground number one. So we're used to having very little
It
air.
was a joke.
Plus that, so dirty 20.
Okay. So the one around your neck just tightens.
No. It tries and it just kind of goes. Vroom. Thick neck.
And then you take 6 damage.
Damn it. Really?
Yes.
Damn it.
And then it shocks you.
Damage. I hate you.
But then at this point, since
No.
you now fully rested, you would get
Yeah.
all the HP back.
Stop that. Do that. Do the thing. Do the thing.
All right.
There we go.
You want to try anything else?
No, he's
Okay.
gonna sit there and go, okay.
Alright, let's go ahead out. So you two will see several wagons appear.
I was channeling.
Each of them with
Yeah.
different people. The first wagon you'll see appear would be Metal, Violet, and Trogdor. Metal will hop out and go, "Ah, may I?
Metal!
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Are you?
No. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. It's...
I know.
I know you.
I went into her mind. I know. Oh, sorry, Core's here.
Core! Can I go give her a hug? Like,
Yeah, you're in the mile radius.
Core! And I go and give Core a hug.
As you go, Trogdor picks you up. May I?
Wait, who picks me up?
Your orc friend.
Ah.
He goes, good to see you.
Ah!
I have different accent this time.
Good to see you. Give me one quick second, and then I'll continue to run to Core.
No. Okay.
This.
Please.
There you go.
Dismantle.
And then I go and give Core.
Okay.
He'll kneel down.
Man, I look forward to my next character being tall.
What, you tired of the short jokes?
Yeah.
You see that they will unload Leander.
Now you know
Two.
how my
Yeah.
sister feels on a regular basis.
I mean, I really set the bar low.
To be fair, that's your family's fault.
It's everybody's
You gave your
fault.
sister, they gave your sister bad genetics.
So,
When it comes to the height.
so after I give you a core, give you
Give
a
me a
hug.
cord.
They give you a
Here
core.
you go.
I found this.
I found Dark Core.
It's a you.
It's
I-
a puppet.
After I give you a hug, and I go, hi.
Hi. She'll hug him even tighter.
Take one
It's
damage.
okay. It's okay. All right. Well, it looks like I think some of us are coming together. All right. And then I just give you a pat on the shoulder. And then I look at Metal, and I approach to shake his hand.
Yeah. Been through an ordeal.
Huh?
Y'all been through an ordeal.
Oh, I thought you said we made a deal. I was about to say.
No.
Well, technically, you did make a deal to go into your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah. And did
Yeah.
you know that whole span was 2 days?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, so we were only there for 2
Someone left that out.
You didn't ask.
To be fair,
Fair.
To be fair.
And also
Cord
times
died?
nine.
Yeah, because Thoror killed you.
Yeah, but how do I know it was more than 1 day?
Oh, then that's your fault.
I'm telling you now.
Okay, you fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that
Hi,
was,
Iris.
that was all 2 days.
What did I do?
You did nothing. She's pissed off.
What
Not
happened?
you, she's pissed at me.
What happened?
We're not gonna talk about it right now.
Alright.
But it's good to see you.
Yeah, and Violet would be there and just.
Hi Violet. I'm still going to give you the pleasantries. As before.
I know.
So.
You reek.
What do I reek of?
Her. Why is that even a question?
Because I bathed.
You reek of like 2 months of her.
That's a lot of baths I have to take.
You forget, I can smell demon. Demons all over you.
I apologize. I was not aware. Would you like me to keep a 6 foot distance and wear a mask?
I mean, if you want.
I
I
We
got
all
several
hate
one
you.
in the trunk. Let me go get them. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna be up there. He
Okay.
flies on top of the
Let's
house.
go to see you.
Want to see a magic trick?
The minute that she heard Irish, she's gonna go run over to her.
Okay.
Just hug her.
Iris so
Is
hungry.
it you?
Yeah, it's me.
Are you okay?
No, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
That was the quickest interaction ever. That's the quickest interaction ever. You okay? No, we'll talk about it later. Okay.
There's a lot of things apparently going on. We'll talk about it later.
The next wagon will appear with a giant box and Sanguine's friend with about 25 other guards as well. And they will all hop down and goes, Judgment Day.
Yes, I hear today's the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like we still got time. It's still finishing up. Don't open it.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve light.
He?
Who's he?
Thoror?
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do anything because you run this. I'm just here.
Yeah, how's that ankle bracelet?
I don't like it.
Good. Thanks for designing it. We're gonna make it into a collar next.
Can I help with the design?
That I might like.
Okay, uncomfortable. Just gonna walk into the house.
Nice.
So you can hear clapping and like kind of familiar voices.
Why don't I get a collar?
You
Collar,
taste.
collar, I hardly know her.
I know that laugh.
Yeah, it's
I
the laugh
forgot
of a
I met
whiny
you.
baby.
A couple more wagons show up of different people. You will actually see. You'll see another dwarf and another blue person, same as Metal, there as well, arriving together,
A smurf?
as well as a human in like kind of like samurai robes, and like with 2 swords on his side, and another person comes out, hops out, turns around the corner, and goes, "Yo!" And you guys all recognize him as Typhon. Hi. Hey.
Don't look at me.
Okay, we can't
What?
do this. We gotta talk about this. You technically died.
Who?
Typhon.
I'm not the football player. Remember? We've been over this.
No, Typhon. Do you remember the battle?
What wait, the battle
the
at
battle,
Lozano?
The battle in
'Cause
Greenest.
that was awesome.
The battle in Greenest. The dungeon crawl. Where you fought against the blue half dragon.
No? I just woke up one
Inside
day.
check. I want to see if
Go for it.
he really knows.
Go for it.
I would love to do that. Oh, fuck you! 4!
I mean, if we gotta do it here.
Alright. Let me take out the suspenders.
Aha!
5.
I thought about saying that. No, I mean, I don't really need to know. You believe him. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright.
Yeah.
I know
yo.
we don't agree on a lot of things right now, but do you agree that this
Oh
is...
no, I fully believe
that
in
this is
bullshit.
totally... that this is totally not it?
I'm also gonna do an insight check.
Or you're just as confused as I am with this.
Plus.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait a minute
Why
here.
don't you already have this?
Oh.
I do have it open. I just have to go to the right thing. Hello?
Yay! Congrats.
That's what they're all about.
In 9 more days, I will be 30.
Oh, what a
You're
old man.
old. 22.
Yeah.
I
He's
know what
telling
I'm
the
gonna
truth.
do for your birthday.
What?
Iris is at that point just gonna go over there and just like straight up jump and hug him.
Oh! Hi. You've never done this before. Again, I'm not the football player.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't care. Still hugs onto him.
Hi.
From our recollection, you died.
I
But-
feel quite alive.
Yeah. There's something that's not being explained, or we're missing some sort of information. That's all we know.
The samurai looking guy who's old, white hair will come and like, I can probably explain that. Hi, my name's Jedhai the Samurai. That's what he was.
Can I hear anything that's going
You
on?
can hear muffling of this.
Okay.
I loved it. Samurai.
This tiefling
Is he
here.
making this appearance?
No,
Where are you?
unfortunately,
Just
Brophy's
kidding.
not. Tiefling wound it up on my doorstep, wounded, with no memory. And I brought him back to health, and he's been helping me on the farm. And then Metal and Violet found our farm and asked us to join in this battle, which took a lot of convincing. But we ended up doing it for the greater good. But then we ran into you guys, and then y'all call him a football player. Oh, jock. Oh, childhood friend. It was very confusing. Y'all kept talking about school, cars,
Wait.
growing up.
She's gonna look at Type and be like, "Do you remember me?"
Except for me meeting you 2 months ago when you said we haven't seen each other for like a couple of years. But no, I don't.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is my ring still alive, intact?
You do have your ring, yes.
I'm gonna show him and be like, "You don't remember this?"
Oh, it's a nice ring. Congratulations.
Typhon?
Yeah. That's apparently my name.
Typhon, you gave this to me.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Muzzle tov? Sorry, I don't remember.
Is that
Were we-
Typhon?
Were we married?
We were about to be.
What happened?
You ran away.
Ah.
You literally just straight up left one day with no explanation. You were gone for 7 years.
I guess I'm sorry about that, but unfortunately I don't remember any of it.
And then we reconciled,
Oh, well, that's good.
started hanging out again together, and then you died.
Yeah, y'all keep... That's the second time you guys brought that up.
Yeah,
But if I'm dead, how am I still here?
we don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine, then.
If I may.
Yeah.
The reason that you may be alive is probably the reason why you're blacked out. And you don't remember anything beyond meeting Jedi, the samurai. So before then, you were conceivably in our minds dead.
Oh.
But you may have been, according to Jedi, gravely wounded to the point where you lost a lot of memory, including all of the long-term and short-term memory may have been lost due to the heavy injuries that you sustained from the battle.
Well, yeah, you can bring up the picture now.
Oh.
So that could be the explanation. Maybe you weren't. Maybe
Well,
you didn't
that's-
die, but you were so
Official.
heavily beaten and tortured
Yeah.
that you had suffered long-term brain issues.
It's very, very possible.
Sorry, I noticed your thing. Don't mean to intrude.
No, you're good. I mean, again, I don't know. I've just been following Jedi the whole time. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's just.
Sorry, it's on sideways.
Yeah.
My neck has a hard time turning.
What the fuck this is? I
Um,
don't want to Lego Star Wars.
You sure?
How beautiful.
Right? It was actually the artist he recommended to me.
Oh, dope.
She did it. And that's the ring that Iris wears. And this back then when they were younger.
Yeah, that's just when they're much younger.
Yeah, much younger.
about 9 years ago.
Yeah. So obviously he didn't have that scruffiness or that scar on his
Yeah,
face
his
yet.
baby face. From
Yep.
the look of the
Mm-hmm.
Awkward.
So yeah. Hi.
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 This looks like an AB conversation. I'll just see my way out
It
of it.
can't be an AB conversation when I don't really know anything.
Iris is
Can I be D?
Who's that?
It'll be explained in the judgment.
Alright, well, it was good seeing you guys again.
Pleasure meeting you. Glad to know that you're alive.
Nice to meet you too, Cora.
Yes. I mean, you touched his skin. It was.
Yes, I'm quite alive. I don't. Okay.
It's okay. It's all good.
Alright. Well, as long as it's all
we're,
good.
We're having our own emotional breakdowns.
Ah, well, Metal's really good with soothing that.
Metal, I swear to God, fucking help me.
Are you looking for it to send it to her?
Oh, the picture? Oh, I can send it. 'Cause I have it.
No, because you have a crappy HD, like not
What?
HD version of it.
Fine.
You took a fucking screenshot.
Instead of saving it.
Well,
Okay.
Let's keep going.
alright. So the cage will be put just the cage will be put on top of the stage when it's done. The groups will be split accordingly. So your guys' group will all be in one corner. Jet High was Typhon in the other. Violet and her group in another. Nanagan is not there. Unfortunately, Senguine is not there as well. I think that's only
Is that
two.
fortunate or unfortunate?
It's how you want to see it.
I'd say it is unfortunate.
I just wanted to know what was your interpretation of what you said. I just want to know your interpretation.
But the other dwarf and the other blue metal is hanging out with Jet High and Typhon as well. They're going to be all in one group. The leader of the religious group will go, "Welcome to Judgment Day, everyone!" And he cracks open the metal box and it goes, and you see just like pillars fall onto the stage, and Thoror just the light just blinds you.
He's gonna sit there and go, if anyone's asking, the safe word is in pineapples.
Well, may I? It's been 2 months. He hasn't given us anything. Why should we spare him?
Wow, this is really resting on my shoulders, isn't it?
Well, you're the one who saved most of your group.
Yes. Well, I will say that what he was trying to do was for the best of intentions. It could have been handled and done differently. But he was only doing it for the good of the people around him. They're fucking awful. I'm not even gonna lie to you about that. It's fucking awful. But he did have the best of intentions. And what we saw when we came was that he did indeed have a tentacle, something that was sort of influencing him on the back of his head. That I do know to be true. That is really all I can say.
Does anyone else have any words on to spare this dwarf's life?
and you're not going to listen to me because I'm also on house arrest for doing something similar, apparently.
Oh,
I
you can
tried
try.
to save him.
You can try. We'll listen. And we'll also give the guilty the chance to speak.
I'm going to back up most of what May-Ighe said. He had the best intentions. He was only communicating to me, really, based on what was going on, because I'm also a bard. So I'm the only other person that can really understand him. But he had zero ill intentions, didn't mean to hurt anybody. And even when he went under this influence, we tried to save him and bring him back. And that's probably what set off my stuff. So, again, best of intentions to save our party and our friends. What, did we go about it the wrong way? Debatable. But, again, no harm was meant by anybody in this party.
Anyone else?
I have more to add.
Of course you do.
So that you are aware where the thing that Iris was doing to try and help, that was procured through Grace Benjamin in Tolis.
Why was that so hard?
I don't know anything about it.
We were hired by Zongast in Tolis to go to the Benjamins, who was a good friend of Grace, of him, because they were being followed after coming off a merchant ship in which they were on. They felt a presence, an evil, or something that was following them back to their estates.
You want to give a date on that?
Boing.
This was roughly.
Don't forget to add.
I think it was like a month or two.
Well,
So it would have been
considering
like
the
4.
2 months,
That's a full month.
like 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. About 4 months.
This occurred about 4 months ago.
And when did I join your party?
You'll speak in a minute. But we do know that after some investigation of the estate, trying to find out what it was that had followed the Benjamins from their ship, we had deduced that it was an entity of Cthulhu, in which we were able to find a powerful relic at the estate in which we used to trap Cthulhu, or to trap the entity. I had held it onto my person, into my bag of holding, so it was kind of a shock to me that it got activated, because I didn't have my backpack. Iris had my backpack. That is where that came from. That solves the mystery of one of the Cthulhu entities.
I can back him on his stuff.
And I hope that, I know this does not look favorable on us, but I cannot leave here telling you a lie. This is the truth.
Well, Mr. Silvertongue, decide his fate then. Should he go unpunished, while killing half the town?
What happened to guilty party gets to talk.
I can change my mind. Should I let you decide his fate?
It is not up to me. It is entirely in your hands. I hold no law. I hold
You're
no
the party
authority.
leader.
Former.
Former party leader? Who is the current party leader?
The group has none. After we're done with this business, I will be going back to Tolis.
So then, yes, in a sense, what would a punishment would a group decide for young Thoror? Should he go scot-free?
No.
Then what's the punishment?
He should be stripped of his powers that connect him to Cthulhu.
Apparently he doesn't have any.
How did the other Cthulhu get some?
He doesn't know.
As I said, I played a song and that I had whispering in my ear for, I think it was 2 days.
He said he's just a bard.
He admitted to us that he was a warlock.
When?
In the other world. You admitted that you were a warlock.
You can try.
He's dodging the questions. This is the truth, and if you need to read into my mind, Meadow has the capabilities, and he can tell you the truth.
He does. What does the other say? What shall be Thoror's punishment?
He shouldn't get away scot-free, but he shouldn't be, heavily punished for trying to help people. The Thoror that killed half of town wasn't this Thoror. You can't punish him for something he never did. At least too harshly.
Then what is the equivalent of half of a town's life in a punishment format?
There's no equivalent that,
Give us one. What shall he be punished for? Well, how badly shall he be punished?
And you can torture him within an inch of his life, but you could keep him alive at the very least.
I'd rather not waste too much more manpower on him. I'm doing this out of courtesy. To letting you guys all speak. And to convince me on changing the punishment I have see fit. Which is just simply beheading him.
Punishment of death for killing people is death. In which case, May-Ighe? How was that tavern blown up again?
So, the tavern in Greenus.
That is for Greenus to decide. We do not own Greenus. If Greenus seeks punishment, then they should have it. But this is for the town that we now occupied. And they demand punishment. So I'm asking the group, what is the fairest punishment for half of a town loss? Regardless of it his fault or not, he did summon it. So we punish him for summoning something evil, or we punish him for half of a town? Which is it?
The summoning of evil.
Yeah.
Then what is the punishment of it?
Stripped of his connection to the Cthulhu. Banishment from the continent. And if seen on sight, order to be dead.
Interesting that somebody who only has control of one city has the power of banishment of an entire continent.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
If you mean, do you think we can take on the Dragon Slayers?
I'm just saying you want to banish me from a continent, yet you're not willing to pass judgment on somebody who also blew up a tavern and killed 18 people.
That happened in Greenus. Like I said, if Greenus wants to take the judgment, then they can.
But you're willing to you are willing to say that I am unable to go to anywhere inside of a land that you do not control.
I did not agree to that term. That was one that was brought up. I am listening to all options. And then I will make my decision. And if I still count, there are still 3 party members who have yet to speak.
+1.
I can't speak too highly of him because I don't know very much about him, but I can say that if it wasn't for partially for him, I would not be here today. But my question is for Thoror himself. the people that apparently have been killed by your hands are your people, the dwarves that occupied this land. What would your judgment or punishment be for someone that was in a different position than you? What if it was someone else?
Can
What
you
would your
say that again?
What would your punishment be? Let's say, well, not yours, but let's say if it was someone else in your shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and they attacked your people, the dwarves, that you were sworn to protect. What would your punishment be?
That's also a difference in religion, culture.
But that's what I'm saying. It's you are a dwarf. These are your people.
I didn't kill anyone, number one.
I'm saying if you were in a different position, if this was someone else, what would your judgment be?
And I was passing judgment,
Yes.
and it basically same scenario, just somebody else. Well, if they weren't in control of themselves, tough. This is also why we have multiple kings. Some kings would say death, some kings would say pretty much the same thing that we're going through, where it would be people say it's wasn't his fault, his, her, whoever it is, fault because they were not in control of themselves. I myself would go with the not passing judgment of guilty because it's what my father would have done. It's what my father did. I know my judgment would be that the person was not at fault. Just like when the accident occurred back in the other dimension, when I opened up the, what did they call it? Locker, and a card fell out. Upon looking at the card and finding out what it actually did, because I didn't know what it was, and you died, some party members blamed me, some party members didn't. Because I didn't have control of something that I didn't know what it was. In our case, I was able to help find a way to bring you back. In that case, it worked out for the best. In this case, there is no way to bring back those people. It's a shame. There's nothing I can do to change it, though. Yes, it is. Because I said that my judgment would be not guilty because I was not in control.
But then therefore, what would your punishment be? It's still your body.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like blaming a sword for being used to kill somebody. Do you blame the sword or do you blame the person who is wielding the sword?
I get that. But this is a life and death situation.
And I understand.
I do not wish you harm. I do not wish for your demise. That is not what I wish for you. But we are at a standstill at this point. And I do not wish for you to perish through this means because, as you said, you were not in control, but they are demanding some type of form of punishment.
In which case, I have none to give.
You could always send him back to college. That sucked.
Yeah, you're not wrong. College did suck.
You can strip him of his powers, have him go back to college and relearn what he already knew. That would literally be torture.
Is that your punishment for him?
That didn't take me long to get through, though. It's lore.
It's still fucking torture. You still have to read a bunch of shit.
Then what is your punishment for him? I still need to hear from 3 people.
As I said, I do not wish him harm, but in this case, if it's the only way to save his life,
It's always a probation as well.
I would say strip him completely of his power.
Which one?
I did think of one thing.
So we got 2 for stripping of power.
Stripping of bardic power, because as far as I'm aware, that's all he has.
Because you want the end of this other group that wants to take over this continent and world and whatnot with the dragon masks or dragon slayers or whatever they're called, the dragon priests or whatnot. I haven't versed one yet. I want to. But, wouldn't it be a shame to kill somebody who wants to help? It's like shooting yourself in the foot. You want aid in ending this, but you're willing to kill somebody who's already said that he's willing to help.
Oh, we've already found replacements.
In which case, so be it.
What does the Leonin say? Say that one more time?
Comment.
Okay, I think they said hold on.
Ah.
No, I said I have no comment.
Oh, I have no comment. Oh, okay. I was like, damn it.
So 1 no vote.
So 1 no vote, 1 stripping of just arcane, but yet 2 people of your party said you have a different set of magic. You want to be honest then? If 2 of your party members say you have warlock capabilities?
Let me put it this way. Even if I did, the way I see it, for you, all it would do is worsen it. Because you see everyone else as heretics who have other gods, who are not your own. I've heard it multiple times. You don't care as long as it's not your god, we're heretics. Because it's not your god. So, hypothetically, even if I had this other power, and I were a follower of Cthulhu, I would be using my powers to aid in the stopping of this other cult that wants the end of this world and wants to put an end to everything and just take it over. And I've done nothing but aid it. I've aided you guys. I've slaughtered I have even helped save an entire village from burning to the ground.
You've assumed we're in this war.
I would assume that you are, unless you plan on sitting by the wayside and watching as these dragon priests take over, and once everyone else is dead and gone and you're all that's left.
Oh no, that's why we have the dragon slayers for.
And
They're here to do that work.
okay. How many
Sorry.
are left?
Sorry. Unfortunately, she doesn't speak for them.
No, that's fine, that's fine. How many are left?
I mean, 3 have defected and are following me now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
One is potentially dead from the incident in the lab.
right. We have no idea if Roll's alive. Assuming he's dead at this point.
One got left back in the other dimension from the sounds of it.
Yep.
You sound to be down a couple people.
The dragon slayers do not consist of just them.
No, but you are down in numbers.
From what I see, it's 1 adventuring party, 2 adventuring parties, 3 adventuring parties, and a whole adventuring party in Tolis. Several guilds, several churches, several dwarven mountains. We can sit back and relax. We never wanted a part in this war.
Must be nice to sit on your high throne with no blood on your hands and no mud on your boots.
That's what happens when you're good.
It's what happens when you're high and mighty.
Well, the powerful get to dictate while the weak suffer.
History's always written in blood, the blood of those who lose.
Winners dictate the history.
That's why it's written in the loser's blood.
We'll see who the winner is.
Well, at this current moment, it seems like we are.
How's that other town going right now?
Stable.
You lose 1, you take over 1, and 1 is in so-so condition. Seems like you're still at
getting
square
off
one
topic
right now.
here. So we got 1 non-vote, 2 for powers, and 1 for his just bardic power.
That seems to be where we're at.
So then, since the consensus of your group is to strip him of 2 powers, but yet he says he doesn't have 1. So what are we supposed to strip then? We just cut off his hands? Make him gimp? Fine. Do we make him a halfling?
You can always chop off his
What the
dick.
fuck? I mean, I get this is a court, but have to be halfling as a punishment. We'll talk about it later. Well, I'll put it this way: how would you even strip him of his power? How would that be done? I've personally never heard of such a thing. Are there ways of actually doing that?
There are. Takes a while, but there are. It's very painful. But with the right tools and people, which we have, it can be done. It severs a connection to whether you have godlike powers or arcane powers, or even nature power. If so be, we have the abilities to snip. It's how we snipped Senguine's powers, but we only did it temporary. Because Senguine's now going on a redemption.
I stand by what I said. Strip him of both his warlock and bardic powers. Have him start over fresh.
I'm only aware of bardic powers. He's made no.
Deception.
And knowledge is power. 20.
Nat
20.
fuckers.
Roll with deception. Oh, it's disadvantage. Sorry.
I was like,
Yeah, roll with
my
deception.
no, you can't make up that rule after I already rolled and we know the result.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not wrong there.
Okay. Oh, that's actually ironically. Okay.
Was it a nat 1 on their end?
No, 18, 19. So, we're nat 20s are only successful in combat. They're not guaranteed successes in skill checks. But I like to do honor them.
Technically, if we're adding all of my modifiers.
What is
in
all the
there,
modifiers?
Probably like a 35.
It would be a 26.
Wow, 6. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because of actually,
Deception's charisma based.
so it's not higher.
4 plus proficiency mod.
Oh yeah. Wait. Well, because what's your proficiency modifier? The 2?
It's 2 for our level.
Oh, but see, I thought it increased a bit.
No, it's 3. For me, it's 3.
Okay, so it should be
27.
So it should be a 27.
yeah.
Why is this wrong then?
I don't know. Because I thought that would be at least higher. Because I know you maxed out pretty much your charisma.
Well, I maxed out my charisma, but the thing is. Yeah, that should be a plus. No, that should be a plus 9 technically.
So we got the proficiency bonus of plus 2. Plus 3.
I have a plus 3 proficiency bonus. My deception is a plus 6.
What's your charisma?
My charisma is a 20. So
Like,
it's
so it's
5.
5, so it should
Five.
be 8 at
5
least.
plus 3 is 8.
So at least should be 8.
So it should at least be. That's so
28.
weird.
Good thing we check.
I'm gonna check the books first, I guess, so go do your thing.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, y'all's skills should be a little bit higher. Especially ones who max out their current
Especially with
State?
jack of all trades.
Well, you're proficient with that. That doesn't count. You're
True.
proficient with deception.
Yeah,
True.
it's weird. Huh.
Uh,
D&D Beyond, fix your shit.
Right?
I'm just gonna look. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You said that the cage crumbled, right?
And pillars fell and you're still tight. Correct.
Where were the runes drawn?
On pillars.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like,
That's a good.
I was just like,
I was
it
waiting for that
written on
question.
the walls. I was like, did he just destroy his own barrier? Sorry, it's just, that was.
No, it's okay.
It's like, huh?
It's okay. I got a giant gaping hole staring at me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not you, the dice tray.
Oh.
Because it's literally like a giant hole.
Yeah.
Just checking proficiency bonus is a plus 3, and if you got a 20 in your charisma, it is a plus 5, so
Should be
28 would be your total.
Okay, so I don't know why it went 6.
I don't know why it says 6 then.
It gypped you too.
You may need to look at your D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, it looks like we go up stripping of the powers then. Unless you can convince us otherwise.
I've told you that all I've ever wanted to do is help.
Alright.
And now all you want to do is do me pain, but that's fine.
Oh. In the eyes of those people in the town, it'll be just.
Be all fun and games.
Oh, hey, who knows? Maybe a new god will pick you up and raise you to a more holier light.
It's alright.
Wouldn't it
Then-
only be bardic and powers that he's getting stripped of?
No, they want to strip me of both.
No, we can dig around. Or We have to dig
they
around.
technically
it's more
want to
painful.
torture me, then pull it all out, and then continue trying to find something else. And then, while they're doing all that, that's technically still torture. So they want to do 2 rounds of torture while stripping of power. So technically, that's more like 3 punishments.
I was gonna say, because if it's just stripping of powers, especially since all we know is bardic powers, it's only all we've ever seen is bardic powers. Why is there need to root around and try and torture other information that's possibly not there?
Because your group is divided. 2 people say he does, 1 person says he doesn't, and another won't answer.
Yet they don't have proof of it, that I actually can do it.
At this point, we have no reason not to take their word as is. Unless you can give us a reason not to take their word.
I mean, I've already told you, you've got 1 person who's killed others, and yes, he feels guilty for it, just like I do. You know, these people died. Yeah, I feel bad for it.
Not take her word.
Honestly, I don't have anything for her. She's a great person. However,
why would you lie?
But she doesn't have any proof that I can use them.
So would you
root around her brain then? Find the proof.
Metal? Well, I did root around her brain. And we saw you as a gauntlet in that other world.
I never had a gauntlet.
Tried to get one, I think it was.
And?
Wait, weren't you the one who... Wait, no, actually, Evil Core was there for that one.
I never had a gauntlet. The only thing that ever had a gauntlet was a puppet and Evil Core.
Well, then why did you want that gauntlet?
Because it had the ability for teleportation. The ability for teleportation meant that we might have been able to get home sooner. However, we didn't. We never got it. Every single time we got close to it, it was stuck to her. Or it vanished.
So let me ask, why did you 2 not take the same route they took getting home?
We just took different routes. I was told one way of getting home.
But then when she provided another option, you didn't take it.
Because I didn't know of her option. She said that there was another. However, I knew of the one that I was told. So I trusted my instincts, which have kept me alive for many, many things. I've survived for 150 plus years on my instincts. And as adventurers, that's what we do. We follow our instinct on things. So I followed my instinct. Continue with the path of returning home that I was given.
Yeah, and then your instinct has led you here, to this current moment.
Technically, that would have been something else that possessed me that would have brought me here, but we seem to keep bypassing.
We understand that something took over, whether it was willingly or forcefully, but you still summoned it. You could have ignored it. This calling, or whatever it was that you claim it to be.
A song. A song was playing in my head, so I played a song.
And
you can ask Iris. I told her that there was a song, something just whistling, and she didn't hear it, but I could. And as bards, it's just what we do. We play music. So are you telling me that all bards should technically have their powers removed because we could possibly play some forgotten song that could possibly summon something at any random moment?
No, you should be more careful then. But you still need to be punished for what you did. So if stripping of power, would you rather be stripped of your power or lose your life? Because at this moment, it seems like those are your two options.
In that case, you might as well just kill me then, because
Then
I have nothing else.
if you say what is true, which you have been sticking to your guns, why not allow them to see into your head, as I have allowed them to see what I have seen?
Because I've had a lot of moments in my life that I don't wish to relive. 150 years of my life, and probably a good 100 of them have been years of pain that I'm just not willing to relive. I've left it in my past, and if so be it, then kill me.
Not what you really want?
If it's what's going to happen, then do it.
So you'd rather die than be stripped of your powers. Do we have any objections from your group?
I don't think they should have the choice.
No, give them a chance to see if they want to try bargaining. Or say any last farewells then.
Out of game, you just want your fucking Kangu.
No.
Oh, I think he's playing
I'm
quite
playing
well.
I'm playing the situation. I'm upping the stakes. I've now put it to
Then
this is completely out of game.
Yeah.
No,
Completely out of game. I have now taken it from, basically having somebody go, "Oh, great. All we have to do is this now too." Great. Now somebody's got to kill me. Now they have to live with that for the rest of their lives. Possibly killing somebody who was being used by a otherworldly god. So I've put the ball in somebody else's court now.
That like ball no one wants to touch.
Yeah, it's
flat. It's a flat ball, guys.
It's literally that ball that everyone's like, "Oh, that kid sneezed on that." I don't wanna
Damn
touch
it. Gus.
Oh, that's a penguin.
Damn it, how do you know? That's what he does on his breaks.
Where's the penguin?
No, I'm not gonna roll for
The
that.
penguin should have a vote.
Technically, the penguin is a part of the group.
It is!
Same with Eugene.
Wait, that means
but...
Gus has a vote.
Do it, bitch!
Alright, well, continue, Core.
I understand where you're coming from for not wanting to relive those moments in your life. Then how could we compromise to the last, well, not the last, but when you essentially joined our group?
So,
I'm sorry, what?
around 3 months or so?
So instead of going back all the way, they only go back 3 months to when you joined us.
Still had quite a few traumatic experiences in there.
But instead of reliving all of your traumatic experiences, I had to relive me dying.
And I wouldn't have. But it's a choice that everyone makes. You're okay with it.
Because it's the only way that people understand.
And I'm kind of fine with people not understanding me. They can accept me for what I am and what I've done and what I'm willing to do, and
And as I said,
accept
I
help.
do not wish you harm. I do not wish for your death. Again, you are part of the reason why I am here. If it wasn't for your help, or any of you, I would not be here today.
which is why all I've ever done is help. My job is to help.
No one else has anything to say? We'll sentence you to death.
He's just like, alright, let's do this.
They will get a chopping block.
Oh, she's not watching this. She's
Put your
gonna
head
say
down.
a prayer for you because she does not want to watch someone that saved her life die.
When's my ankle bracelet coming off?
Not during this.
I thought you said that it was supposed to come off before the trial and then we went into the trial.
I thought it was going to come off the next day. I didn't say when.
Yeah, but the day of the trial, you said that it was going to come off and then go into the trial.
I believe I did.
I thought that's what you said. I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
I could be completely wrong.
I think all I remember was just you saying that
The
it would
next
come
day.
off the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
today was Judgment Day, and during the trial,
Yeah. I think I said it's Judgment Day way too much.
Yeah.
So it just got you to
Yeah.
It
No, it
got
could be.
confusing.
could be, yes, which is highly
I
possible.
mean, I made a song and a dance with it.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
it could be just going from most important to least important.
It's like the hand jive. Sorry. Okay. And then they will, he will say a prayer.
Save your prayer.
So be it.
She's gonna pray to her God and be like, if she's not even in there.
And they will behead Thoror.
It's alright. I've got ways of bringing him back.
Nah. Multiple ways. With that being said, they will put his body in a coffin. Little stone, good sized stone coffin.
Stone coffin. Is it stone?
Careful, you might get a hard on.
We just see it here. Dun, dun, dun. After that, they will go, well, we will let the people of Worcester know that judgment has. Sorry, was gonna go actually to the actual picture. Okay, that was the only one up. Has passed. We'll take off your ankle bracelet. The rest of you are free to go and do what you must. Whether that is continue to stop the dragon horde, or raise up an army and take vengeance on us. Either way, it will be up to you. No matter what, we'll be ready for the challenge. We do not wish to make an enemy out of y'all, but if the time comes where if we need to, we will. Yes, may I?
May I have my stuff back at your leisure?
Yes, once when we take off the ankle bracelet, you both will be getting your gear back.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we are going to ban your group from entering Worcester. You are with them.
I think that is a fair judgment.
Y'all have a nice day. They'll take off the ankle bracelet. You'll feel a rush of your power coming back. They'll hand you all your stuff back. And then they will gather up their things. They will look at the dwarves, have a quick conversation. The church will depart. Everyone else meddle and everyone else will stay.
At this point, do I have my stuff?
Yes, ankle bracelets up, stuff.
I immediately looked to Cora.
Oh, she's outside.
This all happened outside.
Oh, yeah. She walked away.
I go to Cora and go, if you're ever in Tolis, you can look me up. You know where to find me. But I'm leaving. I can't do this anymore. I thought I could, but I can't. The dynamic of the group has shifted, and I wish to go back to Tolis to protect someone. I lost sight of that, and I need to go. I wish you the best of luck. And he goes into his bag. He pulls out the signet ring, robe from Dragonclaw, Mass Dragonclaw, 5 guard scabbards worth 25 gold, 120 gold of miscellaneous sellable items, 5 chain shirts, all of the papers from the chamber of the Dragon Girl, from the dungeon crawl, plate armor, great sword, crossbow, miscellaneous letters and maps, and I specifically hand you the one that is ever changing. And I hand you 40 gold, 3 silver, and 1 copper piece. This is all the parties. It is not mine. I leave this to you. Do with it as you will.
There's no way I can change your mind, my friend.
I am resolved.
This is the path that you choose.
It is.
Absolutely. You will be dearly missed, my friend.
I doubt that I'll be missed by some, but I appreciate that you will miss me. And I will give you one last hug. And then I will go over to Leander.
As he's just been chilling on this bed the whole time.
Yeah? A problem with that?
Leander, I'm leaving. I'm going back to Tolis.
Why?
Why?
I've lost sight of why I moved to Tolis, which was to protect an innocent girl from the hands of Big Pig.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So I must go and make sure that she's safe and continue to protect her in Tolis.
Well, do you need assistance? Or would you like to go alone? Like assistance, or would you like to go alone?
What did you say?
Do you want
Do you like
assistance?
assistance, or do you want to go alone?
I could always use an extra pair of hands.
When you say that, the dwarves will walk up. That's what we're here for! Slap you on the ass. We go in that direction.
More than welcome to come stay with me if you want. The invitation's open for you.
Let me find out what Cora's doing, and then I'll make my decision then.
I will meet you there.
Hold on.
Are you,
I said let me find out what Cora's doing, and then I'll make my decision then.
okay, it didn't sound like you were actually calling. Your sense of going boop, 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 beep, boop, boop.
No, I was
No,
turning
those
up the
were
volume.
footsteps.
Oh, okay.
Because of a Leon.
Okay. It's beep, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
It's a callback.
It's about that.
I was turning up the volume.
Okay, so Leander, go ahead and talk to Core.
I'm waiting.
Cor, what are you going to be doing? Where are you going?
As much as I would like to help May-Ighe, I think my place is to assist as much as I can. Because whatever is coming or whatever is to come will not only affect those cities or people, but eventually will affect the natural order of things. And my job is to protect that natural order in the name of Savanas. And I don't think I can leave in good conscience without doing everything that I can to stop what is to come.
I understand that. Well, seeing as I'm still bedridden, give me a little bit to think. Bastard. No.
I mean, we can easily just heal you up and pop. Oh, there you go. If your decision is to go with May-Ighe.
I think I'm going to stay with Cor. She needs me. She's all alone, and Maya's got a little group behind him.
Leander, you are always welcome. My home is your home. The same goes to you.
Thank you. And once we have done our part, and if you ever need aid, we will be there.
We appreciate it. I will give one last hug to Cor. One last hug to Leander. And then I will go over to Meadow. And then
It is never a do.
What?
I don't know, I picked up that word. I wanted to try something new. I'll see you on the next adventure. You seem to have that worse luck. You're worse than that guy.
You can find me in Tullis. Midtown. Build High the building guy.
Would never have guessed.
Farewell.
Huh? If you're ever back on the island, let us know.
Well, I'm not allowed back here anymore.
The other island where we first met.
Yes.
Let us know.
Well good. I just take one last glance at everybody. And I look to the doors and go, when do you leave?
Right now, if you want.
Let's go. And then I start to walk the trail.
Alright. The dwarves will leave. Jedi will come to remaining party members and go, well, looks like you're down a couple. Luckily, I was able to bring some help. Introducing 2 new characters.
Yes. It is.
Oh,
nice.
no. Not done with my introduction. God, you people.
I knew it was ready for Rachel. It's Rachel's turn!
There will also be a third one, but you'll meet up with him later.
Does my mic actually work?
There is something you guys must do. We were able, during the fight, we're able to gather information on where the retreating orcs went. You're not gonna like it, but they retreated into the mountains. Our fear is that they're gonna try to find a way into the Underdark and join up with the Drow. Unfortunately, they caved in the only entrance into the mountain except for one. Unfortunately, you're not gonna like it because you got your butt kicked in that cave. But there's a secret passageway in there that will lead into the mountain. Luckily, out of the 5 orc leaders, luckily, out of the 5 orc leaders, you guys were able to defeat 2. Luckily, since the orc leader you guys defeated was keeping them all together, you have 3 different orc bands, slightly not as populated, and hopefully the dwarfs in there and the other creatures that reside in the mountain can finish us off. But if the 3 stay together and are able to meet up with the Drow or any of the other cult of the Dragon Queen, it may be all-out warfare inside there. Unfortunately, neither Senguine Thor people or Dragon Slayers have enough manpower to make an excavation into the mine. So we'll just have to send a small group. Which is where you guys come in, and along with these two, plus a third, we'll meet you at the entrance of the cave. Now you can introduce yourself.
Greetings. My name is Talbot. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
Tablet?
What there?
Talbot. That is
Oh,
what
are you a department store?
that is my name. And that is what people call me.
Metal just
Tablet?
Out of game Talbot.
Yeah, like the actual department store.
No, that's in character.
Oh.
Tablet?
I was gonna say, come on, anything she says is a character.
Talbot. Think of Talbot. Talbot.
He said, but.
Nice to meet you, Tablet.
It's okay. You will learn my name eventually.
And do you want to tell them what you do, Talbot?
What you look like.
So,
What you look like and all that
Talbot
nonsense?
is a 6'6".
Overcompensating much.
I'm glad you went for like the short, but the first thing you say was your height.
Yes. I am 6'6".
Sorry, one more time in case no one else heard how
Yeah,
tall
no,
you
one
are.
more time for the
okay,
people in the
got it.
back. Say it with your chest.
So this is Talbot. They are a 6'6".
There we go.
Venoken, similar to metal. Very slim build. A black.
I'll show you.
A black cape. Clothes of red and blue stripes going down. Holding onto a black book. And for those that have a good enough passive perception, you can see that Talbot doesn't have any hair.
That's pretty good perception, man. Same.
It's right here.
No, the book.
Which book are you?
Which one are you looking for?
Ravnica. Oh, it's right here. Can I take this from you guys? Sorry.
Take your tray.
Yep, you definitely are our cat.
Good God. Girl.
I was here first. I'm not moving.
I'm not moving my shit.
Rachel.
What's your hat?
I'm
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
sorry.
gonna-
I
he's
thought
not
it
gonna-
was done.
I was about to get to that.
All right, go for it.
And I am a wizard specializing in ward magic. That is it.
Alright. I'm just gonna put it out there that
okay.
all of the volume
Yeah,
control
okay,
over there is
that's
great,
fine.
but like I still don't know how tall Talbot is because they kept saying how like loud it was, and then so it kept blocking out.
6 feet 6
Okay.
inches.
Oh,
The
so
blue
he
people.
looks like
Okay.
a mountain.
I knew it was
Yeah.
like a fun joke because everyone in the video
yeah.
started laughing,
Less
but I couldn't hear
tribal
it.
looking.
Yeah.
Yes. And they don't have the.
I mean, could be like the
Alright, so go for it, Rachel.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk up behind Talbot and just kind of like pat him on like his calf and be like,
Talbot's a
"Thanks,
girl.
friend." Talbot's a girl. It doesn't matter.
Tablet's a girl? Oh, okay. All
I'll
right.
walk
Sorry,
up behind.
sorry,
I'm gonna walk.
What is
I'm gonna
Talbot's
walk up
pronouns?
behind her and just kind of.
Talbot's pronouns are she, her, hers.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up behind Talbot. I'm just gonna like tap her on the back of the thigh. And I'm just gonna go, because we are introducing at the same time, so I'm just gonna like a friendly pat, but I'm a lot shorter than she is. And I'm just gonna be like, "Howdy, y'all. My name's Beryl Quartzbreaker."
Dear God help me.
Mm-hmm.
And Beryl is a dwarf.
hey, we're not down a dwarf.
Beryl is a dwarf, so she's not super tall. She's not the shortest dwarf in the place, but she's definitely not tall. And she looks really small next to Talbot. And I have a picture of like the dress kind of outfit that she's in, but she's in kind of like a green, kind of flowy dress. It's cinched at the waist, and it's more like a romper. It's got like pants, but it looks kind of like a dress when her legs are together. It's got that flowy overskirt piece. And she has a lot of crystal beads in her crown braid. She has purple hair. She has a little purple hair with the crown braid and like little crystal beads all kind of braided into it. She has a rock staff, and you'll notice in the staff that going down from the top is a number of crystals in a straight line, and they go from the top is rainbow quartz, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. They go down the length of the staff from the top. And if you guys, it doesn't really, but she's a healer. She's clear.
Those are your 2 new party members, said Jedi. If you are willing to still continue, you'll meet the 3rd at the entrance of the tunnel. Unfortunately, once you go into the mountain, you won't have any support from us. Unfortunately, this is all the help I can provide. I still gotta heal Typhon and get him back to his correct state. If he is the Typhon you say he is, I think I might know someone who can fix it.
Can I leave one of my 3 tieflings with y'all so that way they can get back to me?
It's best if I do it alone. But it was.
Sorry, I want to rummage around in my little side pouch, and I want to pull out one of my little angel quartz rocks, which is like the rainbow looking one. I'm going to hand it to him. I'm going to say, I told you just need to have him meditate on this rock right here. It's for his crown chakra, and if he meditates on it, it will help him restore his memory.
I'm not sure I want to come back yet.
Okay, we've been over this. Barrel. No.
What?
But
ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just have him meditate on it. Just have him hold it while he thinks real hard.
I will consider it. But this is where we safe to do. It was lovely meeting you guys again. If you're in the mountains area, I do have a farm there. You're more than welcome to drop by. Other than that, if you got any last things you want to say to Typhon before he goes away for a while, say it now. Forever hold your peace. Yeah.
He's just gonna be confused. Get better.
Thanks, Core. Thanks. I know, right?
This is just gonna walk up to him, give him a hug, and just be like,
Oh.
please remember me.
I'll do my best. It's okay. That's all I got.
Just don't eat any cinnamon. Whatever you do,
Wait,
stay away
why?
from it.
I'm curious. Wait, what's
You're
wrong with you?
allergic.
Oh. That would explain why Jedi won't let me have any.
Yeah, don't eat it.
Wait, how did you know?
We were engaged!
That's right. Forgot. Apologies. Well, I guess me and Jedi would bid you guys adieu.
I hope your memory gets better.
Thanks. And hopefully I'll
Make
have
sure to
better luck
meditate
this
on
time.
that rock.
Fine. I'll do it. Who knows? It might work one day. And him and Jedi will walk out. So
I'm always telling him positive thinking is just what he needs. He has to do positive thinking or it'll never work.
So Meadow, Violet, and Trogdor will be there and go, well, if you guys are going, we're going to head out as well. We did what we came here for in this land. We're going to head back to our place. We don't want to get caught up in any other affairs.
The land is still kind of cursed. There might
On
be
it.
some type of orc magic going on and a totem. Might want to find that to help the land.
Well, we still got some of the mercenaries y'all sent us the last time. We'll have them go look for it, see what they can do. Shut up. Just keep your mouth shut. Just don't say anything. You know why.
What was I going to say?
Exactly. So weird. Well, bye, Iris. Good seeing you again. Bye, Leander.
Bye.
We'll catch you later. Thank you. Violet will just look at you and walk away. Chalked over, like, bye. I have a new accent again.
You should keep working on it.
I try.
Yeah.
It keeps going in and out.
Yeah.
Michael.
Bye.
My Gus Gus. Okay. Bye, kitty cat. You get better. Okay. So Violet, Meadow, and Talker will all leave. So you guys will be the only ones at the house.
So,
Yeah. No, I told her we need to decompress.
decompressing is nice. Take time. A lot has happened.
You're pink.
I was about to say, wow!
Together we are Captain Rainbow.
Together we are the Power Rangers. What?
Technically, I think we need the buy flag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys on the buy flag. Wait, no, blue's not part of buy flag though. So is it? I thought it was like pink.
No,
Part of the pride
blue
flag.
is part of
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I thought.
but
Oh, is it
it's
light blue?
It's like a very light.
I was about
Okay.
to say, it's like that shade of
The
blue.
buy flag is more pastel colors.
Oh, okay. Because I know it was pink and a little bit of purple. I didn't know.
It's pink, blue,
Okay.
yellow.
Oh, is it yellow?
It has a little bit of yellow. in it, But it's
Red.
It's like
Yeah, it's like
It's like this blue.
Oh, okay. But the more you know.
Look, you learned things today. Good job.
Thanks. You know, so at this point forward, to let you guys know, there will no longer be any DMPCs guiding your way until you get to either a major town or you save Eugene. That can always change, but at this point, it's what the group does. Whether you guys continue with the current quest, or you just say, nope, done with this shit, and go off to a different quest. And just leave it to another adventuring party. All up to you guys. I kept this game open world, and it will be.
Oh, you're not really allowed in the land anymore.
I'm not allowed in town, into Worcester. But
Unless you're disguised.
But for the people who have or will be making new characters, if this character dies, you will be making a random character of my design. As in, you will be following my rules for your character.
Are you okay with the one that I made already?
Yes, it's fine. As in,
Because we worked on that one, so.
yeah, no, it's fine. So just letting you guys know. Now, if the last 3 remaining party members die and or retire, I need a just reason to continue the campaign. Just because 3 people have left. It's really hard to keep it going because now there literally are 3
it's a
people.
Whole new campaign group.
It's half and half.
Again, we had this last time. 3 people have no reason to stay with you guys at all, except one person told them to.
Yeah.
That's what happened, unfortunately, with Nanagan and Thoror. That was one of the biggest things that they said during their time was, we've only been with you guys a week. So, not saying that like you guys can't do your thing. It's just if you 3 die or retire, it's gonna be a lot harder. Because then it just leaves the Core and Iris show, or Leander and Core, or Leander and Iris, and so on and so on. So
But it's not necessarily fair if we die because you kill us and not we die because of the choice.
I was actually gonna get to that. If that happens where you die because of combat, I'm not gonna fault the party or the game. It's just how that happens. If you choose to retire or choose to keep doing bad stuff of like what a barbarian would do, yeah, I'm gonna fault you on that. You both know exactly what example I'm using.
I know.
All 4 of us, actually all 5 of us.
Yeah, all 5 of you guys.
No.
I have no idea what's going on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Leander.
Edkara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Just-
heard.
He
One of
said
the things
Edkara.
like barbarians do is, especially like if you're in dungeons, I'm gonna run down the hall.
Maybe not.
If you do shit like that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Look, there's something sitting on a pedestal. Let's pick it up.
well, looking around first. Other than that, since you 3 are new characters, same thing applies to your characters now. The story won't evolve around you guys until your characters make it to at least 10 sessions. 8 to 10 sessions. Or we get to a point where I can actually do something with your guys' characters.
That is, if he doesn't somehow revive himself.
Correct. Or if May-Ighe doesn't come out of retirement. Normally, I don't let retirement happen, because the one time I did, everyone in the group retired.
Huh.
Except for one person. And it just got to the point where I'm like, they're in a dungeon. Well, I retired him. It's hard. This is fine due to the circumstance. One got stuck in a special by choice. One retired because he couldn't take it anymore, and then just one died.
Yep.
So I'm not being punished. Just to let you know what. There's no more retiring at this point. His game is teamwork. Let's have fun with it. And don't make me do too much work.
Oh, there's a lot of chicks in this group.
There is a lot of chicks. Only one guy. Oh, well, actually, yeah, you're not there yet, so one guy.
You don't know what gender this person is.
I said you're not there yet. It could be guy, it could be girl, it could be bird.
Or it could be Thoror.
Or it could be Thoro.
War for Thoro!
Or it could just be Thoro.
Other than that, we'll stop the game here at this point when you guys are and everything. If you guys want to talk a little bit more to get that role play with your characters in, you're more than welcome to. We'll continue that with a little bit. If not, we'll call it here.
By the way, I took all of Thoror's stuff. Let's get my hands.
I'll let you take his gold.
Got my cloak.
You want to take
They took everything else. They'll take.
Yeah.
They'll let you keep the gold, but that's about
the
it.
only thing that's
But
not
it's
on
just a
there
cloak of
is
protection.
the
Yeah.
two pendants.
Probably doesn't get
the
to
two
loot you.
necklaces. Technically, I
And
just have
technically,
one.
that's being nice because you had nothing. You
And
didn't
the
have
other
any
one
of your
like this.
gear. But until next week. Guess what's then?
That is the entire party loot.